It's a one-goal game as it stands right now. 2 goals from Grove City, 2 from Washington and Lee in the third. As we get ready for the fourth. Mahoney and Bowe on the face-off, and Sean Mahoney of Grove City goes early. Ryan Connell with you here on the Washington and Lee Sports Network. Grove City trying to reach the NCAA tournament quarterfinals for the first time ever. They picked up their first win in the big dance yesterday. Trying to beat their second-ranked opponent in as many tries. He went 0-4 against ranked teams in the regular season, including a loss to these Generals of Washington and Lee. Washington and Lee, winners of 11 straight, trying to win multiple games in the NCAA tournament and get back to the quarterfinals for the first time since 2004. Washington and Lee made the quarterfinals in 2000, 2002, and 2004, 3 times in 5 years. Haven't been back to that stage of the big dance since. Joey Allen behind the net for Picorni. It's Brown in front. He tries a behind-the-back effort and throws it wide. Alex Brown had a first half hat trick for Washington and Lee, looking for a highlight reel goal there. The Generals maintain possession here. Picorni over for Menino. Menino with a step. Petit makes the stop. Jack Petit with his 10th save of the day. Pass on the clearing attempt sails over Petit's head. Out of play, it will go back to Washington and Lee. So an unsuccessful clear attempt there for the Wolverines. It's possession right back to Washington and Lee. Grove City had to come back in the fourth quarter yesterday against Swarthmore. Trailed 12-10 after 3 quarters. Scored 7 fourth quarter goals, including 3 in the final 2.5 minutes. The game-tying goal with 59.9 seconds left. They tied the game at 17, force overtime. At the overtime game-winning goal from Brett Gladstone. The number 14 Swarthmore, 18-17. Here's Menino from a short angle. And Sam Menino puts the Generals in front, 10-8. So Sam Menino with a hat trick now. As Joey Allen finds Menino. And he beats Jack Petit. Washington Lee takes a 2-goal lead. Their first 2-goal advantage since it was 3-1. It has been a 1-goal game since Grove City made a 3-2 game with 4:19 to play in the first. Neither team has led by more than a goal the rest of the way, with a lot of the game being tied, or Washington and Lee ahead by 1. The Generals are ahead by 2 minutes into the fourth. Another violation by Grove City on a face-off. Another possession to start the fourth quarter here for the Generals. Holiday out there with Schnorr and Lamberti. Move off to Schnorr in front of the Grove City bench. Will come to Picorni well behind the net here for Washington and Lee. Make a lot staying in on attack for the Generals here. As Holiday can't catch that return pass from Lamberti. Breakout for Grove City. Blythe to his left. Blythe finds the back of the net. 60th goal of the year for Matt Blythe. Makes it a 1-goal game. It's 10-9 with 12:15 to play in the fourth. Just surveys his options the whole way. Was looking for that far corner of the net, and he beats Warren Seeds upstairs. All started by a Washington Lee turnover on the offensive end. Their 20th turnover of the day. Mahoney beats Bowe on the face-off. So win for Grove City. Looking now for the equalizer on the offensive end. Ogawa for Luke Jane. Hogan working against Chris Statz. Statz gets a stick on it. No one can pick up the loose ball until John Mills enters in and leaves off to his goalie in Warren Seeds. Chris Statz causing the turnover defensively for Washington and Lee. First year getting some extended run on the defensive end here for the Generals. Making the most of that chance right there. Washington and Lee brings it forward here for Picorni. Will slow things down. They wait for everybody to make the changes. Joey Allen comes in for Colin Beatty. Elliott. Now Hillis Burns. And Eno with 20 to shoot. Burns spinning to his left. Burns stopped by Petit. Rebound by Brown. Picorni. Burns again. Denied again. Petit stops Hillis Burns twice in a matter of seconds. Burns tries to force him out. In the process, snaps his stick. A penalty flag flew as well. Chance here for Grove City. Blythe. Seeds getting a stick on that one. Looks like we're going to have a penalty upcoming against Washington and Lee. Hillis Burns, who has been held off the score sheet today, couldn't buy one on that offensive possession. Petit had his number both times. Now Washington and Lee will go a man down for a minute on a cross check against Burns. That's what helps snap his stick on the far side. So man up chance for Grove City. The referee would like to bring the broken stick from the other end of the field off to the Washington and Lee bench. So 9:46 to play in the fourth, 10-9. Grove City's gonna get a chance on the man up. Couldn't convert on their chance earlier in the game. It's their second opportunity here today. Gladstone for Ogawa. Here's Gladstone. Jane for Blythe. And Blythe's got the equalizer. Matt Blythe with his third goal of the day, 61st of the season, converts with the extra man and ties it at 10 with 9:15 to play here in the fourth. Behind the net, Gladstone. Gladstone shoots and scores. Can they capitalize and find the equalizer over the last 70 seconds? The shot clock won't be a factor. Here's Luke Jane. And there it is. Luke Jane with the game-tying goal for Grove City. 59.9 seconds left to go in the fourth. The Wolverines have rattled off 3 straight goals over the last 90 seconds to tie this game at 17. Louis for Ogawa. Gladstone. And there it is. Grove City wins their first ever NCAA tournament game on an overtime game-winning goal from fifth-year senior Brett Gladstone. Washington Lee gets the first offensive possession. Elliott Cohen for a cutter in front. It's Alex Brown off the pipe. It'll stay with W&L. Now Jack Elliott. And Washington and Lee strikes less than 30 seconds in. McCorney, Menino. And Sam Menino gives the lead back to Washington and Lee. Menino trying to swim through his defender. Comes to Elliott, and Jack Elliott strikes. 2.4 seconds left to play in the third. Jack Elliott puts Washington and Lee in front, 9-8. Joey Allen gets past his defender. Comes to Burns, and Hillis Burns slots home another. Hamilton with 6. Hamilton will sky it into the air as Washington and Lee is on to the quarterfinals of the NCAA tournament. For the first time since 2004, the Generals will be one of the final 8 teams playing men's lacrosse at the Division III level this season with a 13-10 win over Grove City here at Wilson Field.